go to the next one. Let's go to the intentional part. Now when we have the reflection, guys, so that's just an example of how me and Tassos decided to make the reflection, but you can do your own reflection the way you want. Just doing it is very important for us to realize what happened actually the last 1 year or 2 years in our life. So now we're going to talk about the intentions, what we want actually, how we can want, what does start anew for this year means for us, and what we want to accomplish, or what we want to focus on this year, 2022. So Tassos, you can be the first one to share with us that.
Thank you, Dini. So I think that I would separate my intentions into two main parts. The first part has to do with my inward journey, because this is something that will continue, and it will continue every day and every month and every year. So regarding my inward journey, my intention for this year is to accept all the spectrum of my feelings. So whatever I feel, and I'm not talking about the in inverted commas positive feelings, but also about the negative feelings, such as anger, resentment, fear, or whatever, to hold them in loving kindness, okay? To hold these feelings in loving kindness, be present in the moment, and connect with my body and with my breath, and try to ask what does these feelings want to tell me? What is the message that they want to bring to me? What is the value that they're connected to? Because when I get angry sometimes is because so something is in conflict with my values. So what is my values that are connected with this feeling? And if I'm angry and if I'm resentful, what is the impact that I have to myself and to others? And how can I reframe the behavior that I have in the moment, in a difficult moment, into something that will change this impact? And how can I use the value that this feeling connects to in a way that is beneficial for myself and others and the world around me? So this is the first intention of feeling, embracing, accepting, and all the spectrum of my feelings, and consciously choosing how I'm going to be and how I'm going to behave. And this is also connected, with some unconscious, let's say, behaviors that we have, because, as I said, in the previous parts that we discussed, last year I created new healthy habits. Nonetheless, we all have some habits that sometimes are on autopilot, are unconscious. So connected with that is to break the pattern of these unconscious habits that I don't like. For example, if I'm triggered by something, again, trying to reframe that in the moment, be present in the moment, connect to myself, and just let go of the need to be right, or let go of the need to protect myself and others, and just accept. And even if we're triggered, we don't have to respond. We don't have to react. We can just accept, smile, and let go. And in this way, we feel more peaceful inside. And also we create the environment and conditions for others to be more serene and more calm. So these are two things that have to do with my inward journey. And regarding my the way that I show up into the world, also not just personally but also professionally, this is the year that I want to give more back to the world. I want to help people to create more purposeful and meaningful lives, to follow their hearts, okay, and to do things that they love, not because they have to do things or they should do things or somebody told them to do it, or this is the condition of society, but just follow their hearts, face their fears, turn their fears into creativity, and get out of their comfort zone and just live the way they want to and the way that their hearts tell them. And how to do that? Just show up as I am, and continue with my coaching business and creating also some purposeful collaborations with wonderful people like you in order to create synergies and move towards this direction of giving back, let's say. Okay.
Yeah.
So from a place that is full, and this is why I insist on the inward journey first, because you cannot give if your glass is empty. You have to fill your energy glass first and then start giving. So it's very important to do these things in parallel. Work with yourself, connect with yourself and the world around you, continue with your inward journey, and then resting knowing that things will unfold organically and naturally at the right time and exactly as they're meant to be. And then
absolutely,
you will start giving to the world.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for sharing. It is true. The inner journey is so important, and people cannot even not be in general. I also was not throughout the years knew a lot of things about that, but slowly I really get to embody this idea of really. I understood actually the impact after I really went through the journey and had the patience for a while to really see the results, because you need to wait a little bit to have patience to see the results in your life, the physical, the heart results, you could say. So for me this year I have
May I make a very small interruption, because I love what you're saying, and patience is a very big thing. But what I would like to consider thinking about that is that this inward journey is like planting the seeds. So when we're planting the seeds, we cannot expect that the tree will flourish immediately. It takes time for the tree to grow, and it takes time for the tree to have roots. So the inward journey is planting the seeds of who you want to be. And this will come. And it doesn't matter if it will come in 1 year, in 2 years, or 3 years. Keep moving. Because as soon as you know that you're moving in the right direction, then, wonderful things will happen in the end. And the tree will flourish and with very good roots also.
Yeah, I just wanted to share also with the guy, with everyone, that me and Tassos, one of the common thing between us is that we are kind of a contemporary philosopher type of people. We weren't really too. I just want to share that because that's super important for people that really like going in the depth of things, And when we have conversations, sometimes we have weekly or bi-weekly conversations with him, and we talk about this stuff. So it's so important to really go there in depth and understand this stuff in order to make change, because once you get it, then it's way easier to make the change, right? So so one of the things, so what I want to get, my intention for this year is very simple, and the intention is 10x my worth, 10x my worth. That's it. That's the intention, but the worth is divided to different things. It is self-worth, it is net worth, it is intimate worth, it's private worth, public worth, sorry. So what I mean by that is my big intention for this year is to really, with the changes I'm gonna make in my life, I'm gonna really 10x my worth in every area in my life, in my business, in my self, towards myself, towards the person next to me, and towards the public in general. And they're connected with each other, but it's very important to work on different parts of them, so that um, that we can really create the wave we want to create, that I want to create. So what I mean by that is that once once I really develop my worth as a person, internal worth, as you said, the first thing is to go internally and find the way to see yourself in different way. Then you can translate that in different areas in your life. but it doesn't mean that you don't work in different areas, right? You work in all the areas together so that I can create what I want for this intention for this year. And it's important for me because once I create my word, I work on my words, I'm gonna be more worthy or valuable for my clients. I'm gonna be more valuable also for the public in general. I'm gonna create more impact for them. So in this way, I can really impact their life, which is gonna help them impact the life of people around them, right? So the main intention here is that I'm gonna be more valuable for the society when I do that for myself. So my intention is the freedom which I'm gonna create in my life by creating also more net worth. It's gonna help me to focus even more on what I love doing and put aside if I do things which I don't want to do or they are not so in alignment with who I am. A lot of people when they talk, and I just want to talk 1 minute for that about net worth, is that some people say that's the most important, other people say that's not important. And I'm just saying why should be most important or not important is just something in our life. It's not about that the money, for example, is going to give you to be more even more valuable for people, but they're going to give you freedom and options. And this freedom and options can really help you to really focus on what's the most important for you. And in this way, you're going to give more to the world. So that was very important for me when I was thinking about my intentions for this year. Why is there? And that's the reality. This is the importance for me of these things. So once you do all of this, I can be also more valuable for people, and that's the most important. That we are here on this earth to be valuable for this society. But there are things which gonna happen, which can happen to create the environment for yourself, so that you can really focus on the society and really focus on giving the most of yourself there. So yeah, I think that was for me when it comes to intention. I'm going to share a little bit more when it comes to this